I want to match it. I don't want All-Star? All right, I'll match it.
On the road, looking for a win against their Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Pass to Harden. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Yep, that one goes.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Offensive rebound. Pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Gafford with the ball. Stolen by Harden. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And here is Dunn. Back to Leonard. Over Washington. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Harden, no good. Here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Now here's Harden. Here's Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Irving looking for an opening. The shot that time not on target. Harden with the defensive effort. And it's Zubats atop the key. Pass to Powell. Back to Zubats. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Davis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Harden with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubats. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Ivica Zubats. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now Powell, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's the break. Loads it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Right side Jones. Dunn, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Now, here is Harden. Hasn't made one yet. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Irving with a clean look. They get the rebound. Outside, Davis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 7.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simmons. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And it's in there.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Inside. Here's Exum. Pops in the layup for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Leonard. And it's done in the corner. Fires from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Marshall deciding where to go with it. From downtown. There's the triple. The shot, no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Mavericks lead by 5. And don't.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Dinwiddie outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Why such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quitting this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Out to the right wing. Mr. Dinwiddie. Lively with the screen. Dinwiddie with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And finished off by Lively.
Excellent at running the pick and roll. Dinwiddie just taking what he sees as available.
Now Leonard, defended by Christie. Leonard finagling one in close.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Irving. To the inside. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Pass to Batum. Bogdanovich wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Mavericks leading. To the left side wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's to Zubac. Outside for Batum. Stolen by Lively. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And the Mavericks making a change here, and he sinks the second. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Hardy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Nobody near Leonard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Pass to Leonard. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Marshall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Marshall's got 7.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Getting ready for Dallas. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Davis sets a screen. Floats it up for Davis. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Harden. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pushing it up. Here's Powell. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Here's Prosper. And he banks in the layup. Prosper's got his first basket.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now Harden. It's Powell on the wing. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Count it. Good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Outside for Simmons. Batum wide open. He fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Dallas. They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here is Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Mavs.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is is underestimated strength.
Dunn up top. Pass to Zubac. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Zubac has got 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. No good from Zubac. The Mavericks leading. Davis with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Gafford. It's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Poe. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Over in the corner, Washington. Loads it up for Davis. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A rebound by Washington. Now the Mavericks with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Any shot Thompson puts up has great touch.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Dunn with it. Pass to Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Outside Irving. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Dallas with it. With the step back. It's Washington, high post. Back to Irving. Screen by Gafford. From outside the arc. Irving can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. To the middle. Banked in off the glass. Zubac has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mavericks leading by 4. .102 left to play in the third. Pass to Exum. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Jones. At the elbow, Harden. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's now only a 1-point Dallas lead.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
Exum with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Pass to Exum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Davis. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Jones for the lead. And the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
It's
44.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Pass to Marshall. Got a piece of it.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Batum with the steal. And now here comes Jones. Leading the break. And Jones slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Can't hit from the corner. Pass to Lively. Marshall with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. That's good for Marshall.
Shooting for Dallas, Naji Marshall.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
It's Powell on the wing. And they pick up 2. And the Clippers lead by 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside, Bogdanovich sinks the triple.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Outside, Irving. The three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. On the wing, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Simmons. Launches it. And James Harden with the 3. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Prosper misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks it out to Leonard. Leonard shrugs off the contact and hits.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Irving. A special move before the shot. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Harden outside, shoots a fader, and again the Clippers good for 2.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Pass to Prosper. Here's Irving, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The 3 from Harden. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 9. Thompson right side. Pass to Prosper. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Clippers. Oh, the lob for Simmons. That shot no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First 2 fouls. Maverick substitution. Number 21.
The 3 from Harden. And Davis pulls it down.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
The tray. The Clippers grab the miss. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And the Mavericks call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Harden. Beyond the arc. Jones, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were... We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Denver Nuggets. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Now, here's Butler. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. Now, here's Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And he makes good on the layup.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porter, following the miss by Draymond Green. Down low. It's picked off. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic just got his second bucket.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
And the Warriors miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. Outside for Murray. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler. That's short off the rim.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Curry. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. The offensive rebound. And it's Gordon missing. The Warriors trailing. Driving to the basket. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Warriors shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Screen by Jordan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Over to the left wing. Kuminga, no good. It's the Nuggets ball. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen. .144 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
So it's Denver now. The Warriors making the shot. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Payton, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Westbrook with it. It's stolen by Kuminga. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 2.
The Warriors 12.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted. There's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Warriors trailed by 4. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis.
Nuggets foul. Oh. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Draymond Green.
Out to Payton. There's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Murray outside. To the paint. And Jokic slings it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
To the inside. Here's Podziemski. Here's Hield. Still without a basket. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Making a change here. And here are the Warriors now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Nuggets.
Murray with the bounce pass. Screen by Saric. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Outside Curry. Curry to the rim. Lets it go with the 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Murray for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Brown. On the wing, Murray. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Green. Now Curry.
Warriors substitution. Jimmy Butler. Buddy Hield.
Now here's Murray. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Inside. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Fade away. Warriors with the rebound.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And here in the center play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Murray. He has 6. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 11. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Murray outside. Here's Brown. Lock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gordon with it. Now Green defending. Down low. Here's Jokic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Curry with it. He has 6. For the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
It's Payton, high post. Outside for Curry. To the inside. Payton outside. Outside for Curry. The tray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Porter. With his first shot attempt. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the
Left side, Porter. Pass to Strother. Right side, Westbrook. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And now it's a 12-point Denver lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Curry with the three. And the Warriors miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Out left to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Strother, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Jordan. It's blocked. Here's Hield. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Hield's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Hield. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let
33.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.